first of all, again, thank you so much for accepting the invitation of this live. We're honored to have you on board. How are you doing?
First of all, thank you so much for your invitation. I truly appreciate that, and I'm really grateful that we can do this conversation. And thank you. I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm super amazing. I was so excited for this live, and because
Me too.
it's right now 11
Absolutely.
p.m.
I'm
in
so
India, so I
excited.
was so excited. And this was also one of the most awaited lives so far.
Really,
And
really.
yeah, just to let you know that this is our third year of covering Miss World in a row. Before that, we have interviews from the 71st and 72nd Miss World. And in total, this is our 85th interview so far.
Ah.
And we're super excited. So, to everyone watching this live, we are going live with Miss World Hungary, and she is coming super strong for 73rd Miss World. The dates and venue are yet to be announced, but we are super sure that she's going to do wonders at Miss World. So, what about you? Introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay, so hello, I'm Janka, I'm 18 years old and I'm from Hungary. Currently, I'm a private student and I do modeling as well. I consider myself calm, but yet determined. I focusing really on self-developing. So yes, and I'm really excited to be in Miss World, and I can't wait actually.
That's super amazing. And before we officially start this live, I just want to let you know that when we were deciding that we want to do lives with all the Miss World Queens so far for this year, so when we included your name in the list, so one of my team members just said me that, she is looking like 71st Miss World from Czech Republic, a little
Uh-huh.
bit. So he was super excited to have you on board for this live. So people are also considering you as Christina from Czech Republic, who won the 71st Miss World.
Really, really.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So we have received so many questions for this live, and we have shortlisted a few questions out of them. So the very first question is, how did you start your pageant journey, and what clicked in your mind that you want to be Miss World Hungary?
So actually, first of all, it was a really spontaneous decision. Actually, I grew up watching Miss World with my grandma actually, and once I really wanted to apply to this pageant. But this year I felt like this is gonna be my year, so I have to do this.
Yeah.
And at the first time, it was. Actually it was a place where it come from, curiosity, and also it was a great opportunity to know myself a little bit better. So
Yeah.
I decided I have to start this now, and I applied it and it turned out really well. And I so actually almost a half year passed since I won Miss World Hungary, but I truly can't believe this actually happened to me. So yes, this was my story with my journey.
That's actually super amazing, that spontaneous decision that we make in our lives sometimes led us to our dream career or dream choices. That's super. And also, when I started this page, so people usually have a lifelong story to start something, but I also have a very spontaneous
Yes.
story behind this page. So one day I was just taking my siesta, I was sleeping. I suddenly woke up and I just signed up to Instagram. I made an account, I named it Glamour of Pageants, and I went back to sleep.
Love it, love it. It was your best, one of your best decisions so far, I can say.
Yeah. So I think same goes to you. It was your spontaneous session, but I think this is something that I always say to myself as well, that we should always go with our intuitions that we have for ourselves, because that might also be the best thing that we can do for our life.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we have the second question for you, and this question is from one of our team members. So the question is, how's the preparation going for the 73rd Miss World, and how strongly are you preparing for the competition?
Actually, my preparation right now is quite intense but fulfilling. I'm preparing for physical skills, and also communication skills is really important. And also mental health for me is really important to be there in my head, and to do everything I can. So right now, I can say it is a bit hard right now because I have to study for school. also because next year I will do my final exams. So, and this maturity exams we have in
Yeah.
Hungary. So I have to prepare for that of exams, and also Miss World. But I will do everything to do my best there.
And hopefully, I think if that happens, hopefully you will enter your final exam as the next Miss World.
Yes, hopefully.
I think that would be the best part of your life so far.
Yeah, yes. Actually, probably it would be my hardest time for my life, but the best as well. So, yes.
Yeah, that's so true. So again, we have the next question for you. But before that, we ask that question. People really want to know about your BWAP, and we always say this thing that BWAP, that is Beauty with a Purpose, is the heart and the most important part of Miss World. So would you like to elaborate about that to everyone?
Yes, of course. So for me, beauty with a purpose means a lot. You maybe don't see my beauty with a purpose clear yet because it is a really complex thing. I work on several different projects, but my main project is focusing on a wheelchair beauty pageant. I become an ambassador for this pageant, and in January, we will do a lot of videos about this, so you will know about it. And also, I fundraising for UNICEF. UNICEF Hungary, because children just I really love children, so I felt like I have to do this side of my main project. And also in my home time, I take part several different charity organization and um, charity projects. So yes, this is my Beauty with a Purpose project. I try to help wherever I can.
That sounds actually so amazing. I think this is a combination of so many things together, and
Yes,
it
yes,
is going to be a wholesome project for Miss World.
yes.
Yeah, and I think also because if I remember, same kind of thing was there was Miss World contestant in the 71st edition. She was from Botswana, Lesego Chombo, who ended up in top five of Miss World. And she
Mhm.
also had a kind of project that included so many things all together, and it came out to be one single project. So I can see the same for you. And hopefully, if that is going to happen, you might also be in the top five of 73rd Miss World.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be super amazing.
Hope so.
All right. So before again we ask the next question, have you talked to your fellow contestants who are going to compete with you for the 73rd Miss World?
Yes, of course. With many girls, we follow each other us, and also commenting under each other post, and we had a little chit chat in our
Yeah.
our pages. And yes, actually I try to support them as well, and try to follow their journey as well, because their Beauty with a Purpose project is amazing, really.
Yeah.
Actually, um, I think it is very inspiring, and for me as well. So yes, we actually talk with each other.
That's amazing. And I think through this pageant, like whatever the results are going to be, you will get your lifetime sisterhood and friendship. And I think that is going to be the best part for you and for all the other girls out there.
Yes. And I hope we maybe can a good sisterhood develop between us. So yes,
That will surely, I think that's surely going to happen. So all the best for that to all of you. With that said, we have the next question, and I think we really want to ask this question. So this question is regarding the pets that we have, and
really.
would you like to tell something about your pet because people would really love to know that.
About my pets. So actually, I have two chihuahuas. I told you actually, I think.
Yeah,
Um, yes, but they live with my sisters actually, because I don't live with my family. I live in Budapest, and it is a bit far from where I live now, where my family live. So yes, and also my father have parrots. And so we have a lot of animals. But when I was younger, I had turtles as well, and cats, and a lot of dogs. So
Yeah.
I truly love animals, actually.
And that's so great. I mean, when we talked about this, so I was so happy, and I just told that to my mom because when we decided to have a pet at our house, so my mom was completely against that. She was not in favor of having
Really?
a pet.
Why? Uh-huh.
She was not in favor because she thought that it's a big responsibility to have a pet because you have to
It is
take care of them
definitely,
as your
definitely.
child. And she was not ready for that thing because she thought that you guys will be in your offices, I have to be at home, so I will have to take care of her, you know. So it's a lot of responsibilities. But when she came at our house, so I think my mom was the first one to have hold her in her arms, and she was the first one to feed her also. So I think it's everyone's story as well because they came as pet, but now they are family members, right? I think without them, you can't even imagine your one single second of your life. And same happens with me. My pet name is Rexy. She's a pit bull, as I told you. And I think she is the most craziest yet loving uh, creature I have seen on this planet. She
That's so
destroys
cute.
everything. You know, if anything comes close to me, she destroys everything. She has destroyed the Christmas tree. She has destroyed my pillow. She has torn all my documents, important documents.
All the dogs and all the pets do the same, actually.
Yeah.
But I truly love them.
And what's the funniest part is that she doesn't like dog food. That's quite indifferent, I would say, because she's a Indian dog, Indian household dog. So she loves to have the Indian food that we cook, literally the Indian food. Like whatever we are cooking for ourselves, she would love to have that, not the dog food.
Actually, all the dogs I know don't really like the exact dog food, and
Yeah,
they prefer more meat or something like that.
exactly, exactly. But anyways, we have to be the best pet parents besides our careers and everything.
Yeah, and actually, having a pet is it's like uh, feels like sometimes that you are a parent actually, and you just have to take care of your pets like you are their mother or their father, and
Yeah,
it is a really cute thing actually. So yes, this is
it's
another
super
reason
cute.
why I really love them.
And whenever I feed any other dog, like any other stray dog that we have in our locality, my pet always get jealous of on that day to me. Like she's like, that you just touch other dogs, you didn't touch me, so I'm jealous of you. And she didn't talk to me the whole day. It's like that. But anyways, moving on with the questions that we have. So the next question is regarding your preparations again. So have you shortlisted your evening gown or your national costume for the competition, or it is still under progress?
It is still under the progress, but I know the color for my final dress. It will be pink because my final dress was also pink when I won Miss World Hungary.
Yeah.
And it is truly means yeah, it is so me. The dress is so me. I can't wait to show you how it looks like because it is amazing. But my national costume is also under the progress, and I will show that as well to you as soon.
That's amazing. And when I asked this question to you, and when you said that your evening gown is in progress and you know the color, so I was about to say that maybe it's going to be pink.
Yes, it is maybe.
I had that intuition that maybe it might be pink because also with while taking interviews, we also imagine the queens which gown they might take. So we thought a kind of princess or Disney princess gown for you in that color as well.
Yes, hopefully I will look like as a Disney princess.
You will surely. So we have the next question for you, and this question is regarding your hobbies. So do you have any hobbies? And if yes, so did you have any kind of funny incident while performing your hobbies? For example, I love cooking. But when I started cooking, so I made so many blunders in the kitchen that I was banned by my mom to enter the kitchen for 2 weeks. So did you have any kind of fun incident?
Yes, of course. So when I was younger, I tried many kind of sports. I was riding and playing tennis, and also I do gymnastic, athletic, and actually a lot of things. But
Yeah.
I always broke one of my bones. Um, in each sport. There was no time I didn't broke my bones. Actually, I broke my ankle as well, and everything literally. So
I think
I
it might
gave
be
up
hard for
these
you.
sports. Sorry.
I mean, those situations might be tough for you, like breaking your bones.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think at the end also because you were playing so many sports, so in a way it was helping you in terms of your body fitness also. So
Yes,
that was the
actually,
good
I'm
part.
planning to, and right now, one of my hobbies is running, and I'm planning to run a half marathon in the springtime. So hopefully, I will do that, and I will reach that goal. Yes, but I think this is one of the sports I hopefully can't broke one of my bones because I will be really sad.
I think no, but I think you will surely do amazing in that marathon. And also like besides that, if you win Miss World this year, so I think you will give a very good example to the world, to everyone out there, the importance of playing or indulging yourself in several sports. Because I think right now we are in a generation where we are stuck on social media. We're just scrolling the reels and all. We're not doing that much of physical activity. But I think if you win Miss World, that would be great. But you would also present a good example to indulge in so many sports altogether.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right. So we have the next question for you. And this question is a pageant patty question that was asked at Miss World 2017. So the question is, which profession deserves the highest salary and why?
I think all of those who do something for us, for example, they offer their holidays and they have no free time. For example, my mother is a nurse and she works nonstop on holidays, and actually she has no percent schedule, and she had to work all day, and she also offer her free time. So for example, doctors, nurse, firefighters, and I don't know, emergency workers deserve the most the highest salary and the highest respect and recognition, because they just offer their lives for us and they put others before themselves.
That's so well said. And I totally agree with you on that aspect because I always feel that those people, besides, regardless of their profession, in whichever profession they work, if they put others first before themselves, so they deserve all the level of respect of the world, be it
Yes.
in terms of cash, be it in terms of love and respect, or be it in terms of holidays, I do feel. Because, I also have so many people in contact who work like 7 days a week. They don't have weekends off and
Yes.
they're happy about it because they work in that. For example, my aunt is also a nurse in one of the hospitals in India. So I know that during pandemic time she was working endlessly, like every single day
Yes.
she was working for
My
14 to
mother as
16
well.
hours a day. Exactly. So I think totally agree with you, and you said it very well that those people who put others before themselves, they deserve all the kind of respect. So well said on
Yes,
that.
definitely. Definitely, I can agree with it.
Exactly. So we have the next question for you, and this question is from one of our team members once again. And I do feel that this is going to be a very hard question to answer. So the question is, who is your favorite Miss World winner so far?
Oh my God, yes, this is a really hard question. Um, I really I really love the look Christina, because she just looks amazing. But
Yeah,
also, for me, Opal is very inspiring. I love how she speaks, and
yeah.
actually, she for me, when I look at her, she is the real queen. So she is the definition for me a queen. So I would say Opal so far.
And first of all, both the queens are amazing that you just named. And I had the honor to watch their crowning moment live from the venue because
Really?
both the auditions were in India, the 71st and 72nd one. So 71st Miss World was in Delhi and Mumbai. So I went to Mumbai for the finals. I got the chance to meet Julia Morley as well before the finals. And I think that was the best day of my life. And she is so calm and composed, I have to say. And I mean, when you will meet her, you will get to know that what I'm saying because she is actually the queen maker. People think that, just because she has crossed so many decades of age, so she might not be enthusiastic or energetic. But when you will meet her, you will get to know that she has more energy than all of us, you know,
Oh my God.
regard, yeah,
That
besides the
is
pageant.
amazing.
You won't believe
I
that
can't
before the
wait to
finals,
see
there was
her.
a party. Before the finals, there was a party, and like they were all the contestants and all the family members of the contestants and all the guests. I was meeting all of them, and when Julia Morley arrived, she came for 2 to 3 hours. She was standing continuously just to meet everyone and just to greet everyone for two
Oh
to
my
three
God.
hours. She is so energetic and inspiring, you won't even believe. So when you will meet her this time at Miss World, you will feel inspired. I think your journey will change about life when you will meet her.
Definitely, definitely. I can't wait to see her and actually talk with her. Yes.
Yeah. Also, when I this year when I went to Telangana for Miss World, so it was also the best experience. So yeah, I totally agree with you that Opal is a queen. When she speaks, like everyone listens. I totally agree with you on
Definitely.
that.
Yes.
And hopefully next year when I will take the interview, so we will the future queens, the future contestant will name you as their favorite Miss World.
Yes, hope so.
All right. So we have the second last question for you. This question is also a pageant patty question that's regarding your BWAP. So besides the BWAP, if you win Miss World this year, so regarding what social cause you will work throughout your reign?
So as I mentioned to you, for me, children is has a really deep place in my heart, and
Yeah,
I definitely standing up for them. For me, it is really important their well-being and to grow, to have the opportunity to grow in a secure and safe place, and had the opportunity to learn, and I'm talking about disadvantaged children, and yes, they deserve all the love because every children deserve the love. So
yeah.
I would definitely focusing at first for children well-being, but also I consider myself really open-minded and actually I and adaptable, so I definitely would take a part in every charity organization, and try to help wherever I can. And I definitely will. No matter what, if I won or not, I will continue this charity because when I won Miss World Hungary, actually, I told to my mom, no matter how famous I will be, but I will always do my charity works, and I try to make this fame as to help others, turn this
Yeah.
fame to help others. So I will definitely continue this charity project, but children for me is the first. They are in the first place for me.
That's super amazing. And I think I have to say that that's how a Miss World answers the question. Like you actually nailed it. And yeah, because when I see Miss World winners, so the first word that comes to mind is iconic. And the second thing is I can also like all I think it has happened all the time that all the Miss World winners are very fond of children because during their visits to certain causes like UNICEF or any other charity organization, they are always fond of small children. So I think that is the true essence of being a Miss World. And I think you are on the right path. All right. So before we ask the last question, we have one more question, and this question is quite funny. So if you could have one superpower, so what would it be and why?
Cool. If I could choose only one superpower, I definitely choose to process the knowledge and the wisdom of the entire world. I mean, just to know about everything, like other people cultures, and also literally everything. So, and also the history, because it allows me to help and make thoughtful decisions. And yes, I just want to know the entire world and the entire knowledge. For me, it is very important.
And just imagine that if you get this superpower, like just imagine in real life before the Miss World competition.
Yes, actually, I love studying, so I try to reach this goal, but I know it is probably impossible because the entire world knowledge is
Yeah,
it's huge. So I can, but I try to study as more as I can because we sometimes forget studying is a it is a privilege. So we sometimes forget, but it is.
exactly. And I also like in general life, in my personal life also, I also try to learn different languages. I have that interest. So right now I can speak Hindi. That's our most spoken language in India, and I can speak English. I'm learning to speak Spanish, and by taking so many interviews, I have learned a little bit of Thai language as well through Instagram. So that is something that I always keep on learning because I also feel that in future, if I participate in any pageant, and if I know at least more than 6 to 7 languages, I think that would be my biggest strength.
Yes, yeah, definitely. For me, languages is really important as well. Earlier, I wanted to study as an interpreter in the university, and yes, so actually, and I also studying in a school right now, which is focusing on the subject English and also German. So I can speak German as well, but I want to study Spanish as well and French. So I'm definitely open-minded in this way as well.
That's actually amazing. I think learning languages is going to be the best part, not just for Miss World, but I think after Miss World as well. If you win,
Yes,
so you can also travel all across the world.
yes, and also it opens a lot of doors for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you can talk with anybody actually because you know their languages, and you can make connections and relationships because of this. So yes, it is definitely something really important.
Yeah, totally agree with that. So with that said, we have the last question, and I hope, I wish, I pray that you get the chance to answer this question at the finals of Miss World. Though I'm not saying
Okay.
that this is going to be the final question, but it might be the final question for the Miss World competition. So the question is, why should you be the next Miss World?
Oh my God, I got a little goosebumps when you said that. But I would be very honored to be the next Miss World because I want to show young girls and also people of all ages that you are the only person who can define your limits, no one else. And with perseverance, humility, and self belief, you can do anything. Anything is possible. And I see Miss World not just as a title, but as a really powerful platform. So if given the opportunity for me to be the next Miss World, I will use visibility and responsibility and recognition that come with it, and serve more meaningful and causes and turn influence into positive actions. So yes.
That sounds like a winning answer, I have to say. I mean, if this would have been the final question at Miss World, I think you would have won the crown for Hungary.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Yeah, with that said, I think we are done with all the questions. And before we end this live, we have the one last segment, and that is, what if you win the crown? So, what I'm going to do right now, I will announce this thing that Miss World is Hungary, and you have to give your winning reaction. Like, how will you react on stage if you win this year's Miss World?
Uh, well, actually, I once I dreamed about how I would react if I won Miss World, and probably I will be very happy because first time in the history, probably I would be Miss World as a Hungarian woman. So I will be really happy, but the first thing that probably comes out in my mind is that I have to do and I have to continue this journey. So it doesn't stop. There,
Yeah.
I have to continue this. I have to do, as I mentioned, charity projects. I have to do other of things. So I probably after that, after being happy and after yes, probably will be very grateful. But I definitely continues this journey for myself.
That's super amazing. Let's give it a try. I mean, for the sake of audience, I would say it might be kind of practice session for you. So let's do one thing. I will announce right now that the 73rd Miss World is Hungary, and just give your winning reaction. Like, how will you react on stage? Let's do that. All right, ladies and
I can't
gentlemen,
believe it.
the 73rd Miss World is Hungary.
Oh my God, I can't believe.
Did you get goosebumps?
Yes, yes, I got actually. I got.
All right. Again, thank you so much for this live. It was lovely talking to you for this live and to know your journey, to know your BWAP. And we can't wait to see your journey at Miss World. And if you need any help regarding your BWAP, regarding your journey for the Miss World, we are there to support you. And I hope that Miss World is going to be in India again, so we can meet before the pageant. So that's going to be amazing. But besides that, all the best for Miss World journey and just lead. And we trust that you're going to do an amazing job at Miss World.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity again. And yes, I hope so. I will do my best, and
Yeah.
I promise I will do my best. And yes, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.